What's up? Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Whitewater versus Deerfield. I'm very excited. One of the things that you like the jazz? You like the audio? I like the audio. But what there you go. And then we do. There you go. See, do you guys like the jazz? I had a little bit of a funky beat this time around while we wait. This is actually my thinking music. While I was helping them. Are both teams ready? So basically, I've been looking at the Fenworks chat and being able to deal with all the things of like map bans and whatnot. So that's why we were on Be Right Back or starting stream for a little bit longer than we usually are. But all good, no worries. There's no wrong in that. There's no harm, no foul. We've got Whitewater, which is 3-3, and they've got Deerfield, which is 4-2. I'm very excited. Good luck, have fun. Perfect. I like when both teams say good luck, have fun, and then we go straight in the game. So without further ado, you guys want to go see the game? You guys want to come? Come right this way. Don't worry. Come right this way. Look at this. Come right this way. Oh, well, that was supposed to be a smoother transition, but it took a little bit too long. Okay, well, that's fine. Just took a little bit too long. That's okay. I've been messing around seeing if I could spectate with a controller and see how that works, and then it turned out I hated it with a fiery passion. So instead, I'm going to not do that. All right. So I actually know very little about both these teams, but their profiles are public, so which is why we're going to be seeing the Magic Band right away. Why is my game audio not here? TSPMO. Whatever. That's fine. So, I actually don't know why. Because this is the game audio, right? Here, hang on. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know how this game works. Why does it only do it on this Fenworks broadcast? I don't know. I have to figure out things in my own time. Anyway, we're going to be seeing a Gambit save. Which is going to be interesting and very dominant for this first map, which will be super fun to see. And we have Psylocke save as well, which is, I'm assuming, the substitute for Magic. We also have the Hella band, which is pretty standard. Hella is kind of a dominant menace. We have Rocket Raccoon getting banned. I'm assuming that is just a personal preference. Support Deadpool being banned, which is going to be very interesting. I actually think Tank Deadpool is the best version, but Support Deadpool is very solid sometimes. That's the best way I can put it, right? He's very solid sometimes. It depends on the team comp. He's very team comp dependent. Groot is just an all-around great choice, so that's where we're going to see Gun Grungle. There's no R there. Gunagle? It's like Norse mythology word almost. Gunnagill. Gunnagill? Gunnagill. Gunnagle. Gunnagle. Gunnagle bug. Yeah. Gun-un-gull. Gel. Gunnagel. Gunnagel. I think it's Gunnagel, surely. Everyone else makes sense. Shouts to Tostitos, I guess, for the scoops. Star-Lord band's really strong. In the meme of Deadpool can't getting banned is still prevalent because DPS Deadpool is still available, but I don't think anyone's going to choose that because he is by far the worst of the pools. But Star-Lord also being banned is a great choice. Mainly because we see him being so secure. He's so very safe, right? He's very good. He's very consistent, which is great for everyone involved. Okay, now let us see. Oh, shoutouts to all the new things that are being added into the game. We just saw Elsa Bloodstone get revealed yesterday. We saw a new battle pass and new events and stuff getting pulled up today. So that's very exciting. I'm covering it all on my own channel, which I will not be plugging because I think that's illegal. But what I can say is, hey, let's pull it up actually, because I'm a good streamer. Look at this. Hang on. I'll do it later. That means I didn't have the foresight. If I thought about what I was doing just a wee bit more, I'd be able to pull it up. I was just gonna show the roadmap for all the people interested, but we're here for Deerfield. We're here for Whitewater. We don't need to worry about that right now. We need to worry about Doctor Strange and Emma being on the front lines for Deerfield, and we have just a solo tank Groot. We have triple support for Whitewater, but only one tank, which is a little bit scary. The ult economy is going to be a little bit out of sync with everything else. But shout out to the Mecha Groot skin. I'm just going to put it on here for a little bit. Dude, I've been playing so much Groot recently because of the skin. It's so cool. It's way past. It's tubular, bro. Just how we see so much damage being lofted at for Deerfield because they have 222. Wait, oh my gosh, they don't. They just have. Okay, so both teams are running triple support. But Deerfield has 2 tanks while Whitewater doesn't, and you actually get to see the ult charge. Already make a big difference. So see how invises are only at 50, and everyone else on the side of Deerfield kind of has it pretty evenly across the board. That's exactly what I mean by only having 1 tank. So that's actually super cool to see that we can see that in real time. Tostito Scoop's going to be trying to get a cheeky few kills with Squirrel Stampede. We do find some, so that's really great. Bad Fish going to be trying to run away. His little robo body can't get away fast enough, though, it seems. This Squirrel Girl's really wreaking havoc. Tostito Scoops, we're doing a great job of just being a menace to society, as all Squirrel Girl players tend to be, from what I've noticed. I forget. Let me pull up. It's going to drop to 30 frames for a second. Nobody knows, so. Yeah, so Whitewater actually has a technically worse record than Deerfield. Deerfield's won 4 out of their 6 games, and Whitewater's even with 3 wins, 3 losses. So it's cool to see that these statistically, like, I don't know, it's cool to see that it's not always the team with the best score is going to be just taking it out, like, pretty much, right? Deerfield has all 6 ults. We could ult jump and try to win this fight, but Squirrel Girl going to be able to take names, eat nuts and kick butts, I believe is what she does for a living. But with really not a whole lot of reason to use their ults, they choose to save them, which honestly, great choice. Right? There's not really a reason to use these ultimates. Like, they're not really getting pressured too much. Nothing's happening too much. So we have some changes from the side of Whitewater. We have triple DPS now. We have triple DPS, being Psylocke, Phoenix, and Black Panther, which are all pretty solid picks. This Groot's going to be looking for a fat ultimate ability, maybe combined with Psylocke ult or Phoenix ult. So we're going to see if anything happens. The Psylocke ult's going to be able to come out. And here's so Deerfield double support ulted, which is not great. But no worries on that, as we are alive and thriving. Because just as Invis disappears, Cloak and Dagger ult's still on the field just for a little bit longer. But now Whitewater having their own support ultimate. Now with the Groot coming out as well. There's the Phoenix bomb that we are talking about earlier. But unfortunately for Whitewater, we don't get any picks with the Phoenix ult. But Black Panther tearing up a storm in the back line. Really nice job, but he will be thwarted eventually as Deerfield finds their footing in being able to make this convoy just push a little bit more further, as we have a little bit of a unbalanced situation going on where we have the supports in Phoenix fighting this Emma while Deerfield's fighting everyone else on the back line. But it seems like we've done a pretty good job of stabilizing. Emma now going to be able to try to find some picks with her ultimate ability. With this Black Panther, I can hear him going around. He's getting stuck on this geometry, and unfortunately will be going down. A little bit tragic. This Groot going to be trying to make a name for himself in this 1v6 scenario for the most part. The squirrels have something to say about it, though. Ooh, this is a big squirrel. Look at that. Look at that. So much damage. Tostito Scoops finding a 3K, making a 4-piece nugget meal as this squirrel is hungry for blood. We might see 5. Ooh, not quite. But yeah, dude, Tostito Scoops is doing a great job of just dominating Spider Islands right now. Really strong. Nice Groot ult. Or sorry, nice Gambit ult. They both start with G. So not bad at all. Now let's see what Whitewater does to switch things up a little bit, because now we're on different sides, right? So Whitewater now on attack, Deerfield on defense. It's gonna be a little bit different. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Iron Fist, interesting, interesting. You don't really see Iron Fist too much, so I'm curious of what this will lead to. And it's looking like more of the same for Deerfield. We have a Jeff swap coming out for Whitewater, which not bad. Not a bad choice. I still don't know what to feel about Jeff. He keeps getting more and more skins, more and more buffs, but I can't tell if he's good or not. I still can't. It's very interesting. So maybe we'll be able to figure things out for me. Dude, this map's so pretty. Look at this. I've never noticed like these flags waving in the background. You see that? Never noticed that. That's quite cool. And then you look behind and you go, oh, what a good game. What a good game, right? So let's go back to this group. Let's go back to the front lines. A little bit of a interesting action here. As, looks like Whitewater is doing a little bit of a sneak attack. What? Intarnation? I have never really seen this before. For Catfish. Or not for Catfish, for Whitewater. Being able to, like, go all the way to the right. I guess that's not a bad place for supports for the first part of this. Not bad. Deerfield has really good support positions right now. Okay. Getting a little bit aggressive from that Gambit. Not bad. This Groot's having a hard time with this solo tank. He's getting so much pressure. Ooh, hang on. He's getting this Doctor Strange. Gonna be able to shift out of there. Not bad. Oh, he's dealing with a world of hurt here in a second. No shield, but his teammates got his back. He's looking for an Agamotto or something. Yeah, there you go. That's a really nice burst. Using Cloak and Dagger Roll, going to be seeing if we can get any mileage out of it. We do maybe get the invis? Not quite. Dude, this Cloak's going crazy in the backline, though. Bad Fist. You see that? Mr. Cherry also going to be able to find a pick. But this other Squirrel Stampede, let's see if we can do anything with it. No one seems to be shooting the squirrels, which might be devastating. Deerfield does have a chance to portal back and maybe use Gambit ult or any of the three support ults, actually. Are we portaling? We are portaling. Okay. But where to? On the high ground. Very smart. You might not be able to touch, though. Yeah, so because we... That's tragic. So now we use Cloak and Dagger ult for Deerfield. I mean, we still wipe them anyway. But now Whitewater here, I'll show you where they spawn. They spawn right there. Right inside their face. It might be a little bit difficult for Deerfield to hold this. Because Whitewater has great angles right now. That's why you see Acme Flame's going to be able to take out Tostitos Scoops. Because we just have a little bit more safety. Mr. Cherry swapping the Squirrel Girl as well. Ooh, really nice Emma grab. This Gambit ult going to be trying to be stopped by this Hawkeye. Did we get anything off of it? Not quite. Ooh, that's a big Eye of Agamotto. Going to be able to take down Hawkeye. Maybe find ourselves a Cloak of Dagger as well. Not quite, as Bad Fish going to be able to ult out of this situation. Ooh, Deerfield going to be using a counter ult with Invisible Woman. Mr. Cherry going to be trying to lob in the squirrels. Maybe we can get a cheeky kill right after this Invisible Woman ult ends. Oh, we do get the other Squirrel Girl. Really nice. That's a big Groot ult. Comboing with the Phoenix. Is going to be able to get some nice picks. This Doctor Strange is in a bad spot. There we go. Whitewater keeping things trucking along. Let's see what we got for all the ultimate economy. We have Phoenix online. We have Jeff online, which could be huge because there is a point to throw off, them off the map right there. So maybe we'll be seeing that. We'll have to keep an eye on Whitewater's Jeff the Landshark. But, or maybe a Phoenix. A little bit of an unfortunate ult from Tosito Scoops. The squirrels are just nowhere to be found, tragically, because it bounced off the roof. That's just unfortunate. Jeffrey tried to go for an ult, I'm pretty sure, but we didn't make it in time. We do have 2 minutes remaining for Whitewater to try to get this final little push. Deerfield does have a lot of footing for a good reset here, as they seem to be winning this team fight pretty swiftly. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, not bad at all. Tosito Scoops finding another one.
You deserve that, dear.
I like this endless positioning right now. Here's his Jeff ult. Let's see how many he gets. He's gonna get this Doctor Strange if nobody's able to there to help him. Okay, it's not like horrible. But Doctor Strange off the board. What do we do with it? Ooh, we use Hawkeye ult because there's no like big massive shield to block it. It's pretty intelligent from Whitewater. I love to see it. Tosito Scoop's gonna be trying to fill up the sinking ship by ulting and getting a pick ourselves with that Phoenix. But this is a big Emma ult. Watch this. Watch how many mind controls she gets. She gets both DPS here. Really nice job. As Jeff cheers her on, she's gonna be able to mind crush this Groot. And with Whitewater only having 40 seconds left, it's going to be difficult for them to come back, but we'll see what they do with this portal. Really nice swap in good recognition from Whitewater. From being able to know the portal. We got to protect our supports here, though. Oh, Deerfield used 2 support ults. That could be devastating, but Whitewater doesn't have any. We're using Groot ult in the... Okay. Not bad. Tosito Scoop's going to be able to find 3 this Phoenix. What do we do? Can we touch? We cannot. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Whitewater will be taking the first game. Or sorry, Deerfield will be taking the first game. Pardon me. My brain's all jumbled up. Great job for Deerfield for tying that one up. Just like a present. A nice little bow. Look at that. Really nice job for Deerfield. They had great composition, great synergy. I don't really have too many notes, honestly. They just played very solid. Which was great. Let us see what map they want to go to next, because this is my favorite part of the time. I love seeing where teams like to go after. Yeah, I messed it up. I thought it was over our. Still have to play. Oh, okay, yeah. Whitewater's GM is usually a Fortnite person, but we're subbing in for rivals. No worries at all. And okay, so home team gets first pick, and loser of map 1 selects the map 1. So Whitewater lost that, so Whitewater, now you can select. I believe home team gets. So it would be. Okay, so I'm assuming I have this right. I'm assuming Deadpool, help me out. What do I do? Thanks for blowing me a kiss. I appreciate it, bro. I'm assuming Deerfield picks the type of game mode, and Whitewater, you guys pick map and mode. I'm so glad they know what they're doing, because I honestly, I'm getting ready for a tournament. I'm going to be participating in MRC, or the Marvel Rivals Championships, on Valentine's Day. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, I'm actually casting South Dakota State Finals for Fenworks, and then after that tournament series, I will be playing in my own for Marvel Rivals. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day of not filled with love, just of games. I mean, I have a love for games, so maybe it is just a different type of love. Just a different type of love. I love my team. I love my homies. So, you know, maybe the team bonding love. You know what I mean? There's multiple types. We get it. Domination, Hell's Heaven. Sounds good. Sounds good. Are both teams ready? We got Hell's Heaven coming up, or the Hydra Charteris base. Why is it Charteris? Surely it's Charter. I'm not an English guy. Or actually, I try. Whitewater is ready. Is Deerfield ready though? That's the question. Also, YouTube chat, how are we doing? Are we doing good? Hopefully we're doing good. Let's check. Is there any cute people in chat? That's okay. That's okay. We ready? All right, let's go. Let's go into game number 2, folks. As we are loading in. I just want to say thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it as we get into here. Let's go. Deerfield 1 on the board. If they close this one out, they win in a clean 2-0 fashion. But Whitewater wants to make it to go game 3, so let's see what we have in store. Who's our first band? Now, this is always the interesting part. Magic. Magic going to be the first band. Again, that makes sense. We got to lock down the main threats that we know of. Squirrel Girl being banned. That makes sense. Tostito Scoops proving to be a menace on the Squirrel Girl. So we're going to be forcing them to play a different character. I'm curious to see who they play, right? Very curious and see who they play. Time will tell. But who do we save? We could save Gambit again, if you want. Or Psylocke, because you don't have magic. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Pardon me. I'm a little sleepy today. Trying to work out the old sleep schedule. You know how it is. You high schoolers. You guys have messed up sleep schedules sometimes. I get it. I did anyway. Doctor Strange being saved. So we're gonna be able to secure our portal from both sides. And Strategist Deadpool gonna be banned as well. We just don't want him in the game, which that's chill. Some people just don't like him. I love Deadpool personally, but some people just don't like the guy. He talks too much. He's annoying. He is the regenerate degenerate, the merc with the mouth. There's also another title he has, but I forget what it is. No save. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna be having Killa Gorilla secure the Invisible Woman. Honestly, you could ban the Phoenix for Deerfield. But Hawkeye, that's a good pick. I was gonna say either Hawkeye or... Ooh, Gambit does get banned. Okay.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'll wait for them to pick their characters, then I can talk. Actually, remember to hydrate, guys. Remember to hydrate. Pardon me. Big water gulp. All right, so Whitewater has a very interesting team comp that I don't really know how it's going to work.
30 seconds.
But I'm excited to see how it does, because in theory, this isn't actually horrible. So Phoenix, Punisher, Moon Knight. That kind of shuts down Groot hard. Like Omega Ultra hard. That shuts down Groot so bad. And Thing can kind of have a relatively easy time with beating up Groot and Doctor Strange. Specifically, a little bit more Strange. But Moon Knight and Phoenix are very solid picks for Deerfield. Supports, I have no issues. Whitewater inherently has worse support ults, or less sustainability than Deerfield support ults, but if they play smarter, especially since they have so much damage output, they maybe don't need to be kept up that much, right? If they just have better positioning. I'm curious. Let's see what who's the Lord Moon Knight? Was it Andrew? It was Andrew. Alright, Andrew, let's see what we got. As a Moon Knight player myself, I'm very happy to see what we're doing first. Get both onks in. Gonna be able to find that Jeff pick. Super nice. Just super clean. Nice off angle. They don't even know you're here still. Able to find that Punisher. Now the other Moon Knight is. He's like, I see you.
Sorry. Needed that face.
Dude, I love the way. Maybe like my tough anime guy, like, I needed that. Thanks. Maybe it's just Moon Knight. Maybe that's where I got it from. I've always wondered. Ooh, that Moon Knight's dead. Nice to see the Scoop's gonna be able to pick that one up. He might pick up. If he ults in that room, it could be devastating. Tostitos Scoop's gonna be able to find another elimination. Like, I'm on this Moon Knight's POV because he's just doing so much. Ooh, but this Rocket knows. This Rocket's trying to take a 1v1 with this Phoenix. A little bit, a little bold, if I have to say. But he does get the Moon Knight, thanks to Star-Lord's help. But Andrew does find 2 for his last breath. Things up here as well. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that silly helmet. This silly Super Bowl helmet. It's so goofy. I love it. On any skin, he has an emote where he just puts on a helmet because he's just a football man now, I guess. This is an interesting rocket ult. Oh, look at that melting. Again, like I said, Whitewater has a really good team comp for dealing with Groot, but unfortunately, Deerfield is just doing a really great job of pinning them down and locking them in place. So we can't really get too much. This Jeff is going to be trying to touch point here. Let's see if he can do anything. They don't notice him right now. Acne Flames is able to get the Moon Knight. Rocket getting a pick off Moon Knight is quite powerful, but it doesn't look like Deerfield's going to touch. Or Whitewater's not going to be able to touch. Pardon me. Ooh, the Star-Lord just barely. This Phoenix is going to be choosing to use her ultimate to try to burn them. We do just that, securing that elimination and probably securing the point for Deerfield as we switch over to map 2 of Hell's Heaven. Is it Heaven or Haven? Haven is Haven. Because Haven is like paradise, right? And Heaven, I mean, I guess Heaven's also paradise, so it's like, I don't know. I think it's Heaven, though. I'm pretty sure, like, call me illiterate, which I may be. Actually, let's test if I'm illiterate.
Get ready.
Hail Hydra! Immortal Hydra! We shall never be destroyed! I don't want to read that anymore. It's kind of violent. I'm kind of in a happy mood right now. I don't want to ruin it. D7! See, look, I can read! Wait, what is this? Warning, results may be unpredictable. What? Oh, it's injecting Bucky with Hive. Oh, I've never read this. Huh. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I deeply apologize. That's really cool though. Anyway, back to the Deerfield versus Whitewater. So Thing's gonna have a hard time because you see how he's all walled in. Rocket's gonna have a not great time of keeping him up. So we actually do keep him up, but this Star-Lord's going crazy. Bad Fish doing a really great job. They're going to be able to find 3, make it 4. This is a great start for Whitewater. So I do have actually something to say about this rocket ult, which I will say later in the coaching tips. But just keep in mind, just keep that in the back of your head. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. We're actually going to be choosing the portal. If you see Deerfield, we're hovering Moon Knight Onk, as in we're going to ult. This is huge. This is absolutely massive. We use the Yagamoto. We use the Moon Knight ult in just a great team wipe, in a great combos. Great coordination from Deerfield in a complete team wipe. Just look at that. Insane work. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, chat. Clip it and ship it. You know what I'm saying? This Star-Lord's looking for something here. I'm curious. I want to watch this, guys. Where's he going? He's going to be trying to get this Phoenix. Right, not bad. And nice rotation out. Okay. Not too shabby. We do have Brutal, and I feel like we're going to use it here soon. Ooh. Jeff ult instead. That's a big Jeff ult. You get like 4? Yeah, you got 3. Really nice Jeff ult. Deerfield going to be securing the point, though. But for how long? Whitewater seems to have a man advantage right now. When it's just the Phoenix controlling the point. Dude, this rocket's out for blood. Look at him. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I don't know how that thing died. But that's okay. But that's okay. The Groot's waiting to initiate for his team. Really nice. Moon Knight is going to be able to find 2. Okay. Andrew is a very nice fist of Khonshu, it seems. Ooh, Groot able to get blasted away by that damage amplifier from Rocket. Going to have to match that with Cloak and Dagger ult now. Not a bad ult from Deerfield. Now we have a little bit more stability, as you have 1 of each roll versus 5 little squishies from Whitewater. This is winnable. Doctor Strange does almost have his ult, so he could maybe hit a fat Agamotto here. So Steel Scoop's going to be able to find 1. Andrew making it a second, as 87% racks up. Deerfield looking to close this out swiftly. I don't think Whitewater has time to portal either. It's looking like curtains for Whitewater. And just like that, Deerfield is able to take a clean 2-0 against Whitewater. Not bad. Really nice job from both teams. But Deerfield was a little bit more prepared, it seemed like, to come out on top today. But, you know, there can only be one winner, right? Someone has to play better. So shout-outs to Deerfield for taking that nice clean 2-0. As Tostitos Scoops gets that MVP. Not bad. Here, I'll let this animation play. Look at that. Victory! Look at that. Not bad. As I believe we're gonna go to a little bit of a coaching thing, real quick. I'm gonna make sure the teams don't need my help with anything. Yeah, they don't need my help with anything. Okay, cool. All right. You guys ready to go in the coaching corner? So this one's gonna be quick. I'm not gonna spend nearly as much time as I did last time. I'm here to refine I'm here to refine a little bit. Okay, so one of the things that I noticed was actually I want to focus more on Whitewater right now. So you see how they're trying to maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. I got to go later. Like right here, maybe. So their spawn is right here. Wait, where did they use? When did you use Portal, my friend? What? I don't. Is it like right here? What? When did they reach Portal? When did they get Portal? Didn't they Portal? Or is this... Or I think it's something else. I'm thinking of this. This is what I wanted to see. Thank you. All right. This is what I wanted from Deerfield. So you hit a portal, but unfortunately, because you put it too low to the, or put it too high up, you don't really have a great position to touch anymore, right? Which it's like you lost the objective, and because they have their spawn right here, you kind of just lost the, and you should just back off, right? And go, okay, just reset and try to hold them like there. You don't need to cloak and dagger out here to keep yourself up. You do win the fight, yes. But you really didn't need that because you have Tostito Scoops already eliminating everyone. You didn't really need that cloak and dagger ult. You see what I'm saying? Like, you were already chilling. And for Whitewater, they did actually really well. So I got a couple questions last time. Like, how do I get out of spawn when we're getting held at spawn? See how Mr. Let's watch Hawkeye here. See how he's just playing by his spawn? He takes an off angle, and he's able to get one because he found that one of them overextending. Another great example is Mr. Cherry. We're just choosing one person to just kind of bully. We're just trying to drain their resources as much as possible. Like, we're not really committing too much. We do Gambit ult, actually. Oh, sorry, we do Hawkeye ult. Which, we should focus on killing a Gambit. Because if Gambit, if Gambit gets eliminated there, the Gambit buff goes away on the entire team. The Sakamoto's alright. Again, I feel like you should be a little bit more careful. But yeah, here's another tool. So if we look, you already have a person eliminated, and your spawn's right there. You're not really gaining too much out of this. Right? Out of this support ult. You do make Deerfield pop one that they also didn't need, because Deerfield also could have just backed off. But it was very interesting, like, interactions. Because you kind of just backed off for the Invisible Woman ult, and now you're able, since they don't have support ults anymore, you're able to punish them because they use their only, like, defensive option. So then you're able to get the Groot ult. They used Emma ult when they were already losing the fight. And Whitewater was able to secure this point. So yeah, that's what I wanted to focus on. I just found that whole interaction being a little bit nice, but hopefully I'm not going to go too much more into it. They can reach out to me if they want more coaching. I'm down. But yeah, hopefully that was fun to watch as much as I had fun with it. Thank you so much for Whitewater and Deerfield for being on stream. I do really appreciate both of you. And I hope both of your seasons go beautifully. But I believe that's going to be about it for this Wisconsin stream. I'll see you guys later.